Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video I'm going to be unboxing this brand new add-on for the game Euro Truck Simulator 2, or ETS2 as some of you may call it. So this add-on adds Eastern European territories onto the base game, which includes UK, France, Italy, Germany and a lot more European countries. However, the original version did not include a lot of the Eastern European territories, which is what this add-on is for, and when we flip the box over it will show you what is actually added into the game. Thing you'll notice, which is just here, is a great big block of red writing which informs you that you cannot play this game without having the base game of Euro Truck Simulator 2 installed onto your computer. Some of you may be thinking, do I have to buy the base game and the add-on in two separate boxes? Well, the answer to that is no. You can buy a gold edition which was recently released, and that comes inclusive with this add-on. So there's a few screenshots here of the game, and basically it's showing some of the highlights of what you can do in the game. One of them being able to drive through over 70 cities across Europe. All the landscapes are beautifully crafted. Now this includes landmarks, so for instance if you were in some countries with famous landmarks, then you will see those famous landmarks while playing the game, which adds a nice touch to the game and makes it feel a lot more realistic. As the inclement weather brings added hazards, so if it's got a wet surface then it'll probably be harder to brake in your lorry, so you have to have forward planning when driving along Europe's roads. And also you have to consider your speed limit a lot more than you would do if it was dry. Something which I really do like here is if you're going up steep hills, like a lot of roads in Europe do actually have, they've got very hilly roads, then you have to select the right gear. Now if you're playing in automatic mode then obviously it will change the gear for you, but if you're playing on something like a steering wheel with the gear stick, or if you're doing with the keyboard or a gamepad, then you'll have to choose the right gear before you go up the hill or as you're going up the hill to make sure you don't bog your engine down and finally stall. So another highlight here is you can have heavy traffic and you can also have clear traffic, which is good because you don't want it to be always clear, because otherwise it would just get boring just driving on the same clear road. So very similar to real life, the traffic intensity will change during the day, and sometimes you'll have nice clear roads and other times you'll have heavy traffic causing you to sit in traffic jams for a bit, and also just to slow down and not do the normal flat out speed a lot of you like to do. So looking down the back here you can see that it's got a whole list of features. This includes transporting a vast array of cargo across more than 70 European cities like we saw above, running your own haulage business which will continue to expand even whilst you complete your freight deliveries overseas, build your own fleet of trucks, buy garages, hire drivers and manage your business to maximum profits, tune your vehicles to keep them in tip-top condition, customise your transport fleet with optional lights, bars, horns and beacons, thousands of miles of real road networks with hundreds of famous landmarks and structures. Now the famous landmarks and structures, like I said earlier, is one of my favourite things because it distinguishes each place from another. So anyone who wants to know the system requirements, the minimum system spec is Windows XP, Vista or 7, a dual-core CPU at 2.4 GHz or above, 2 GB of RAM and a graphics card with a minimum of 256 MB of memory. The recommended system requirements is Windows 7, a dual-core CPU of 3.0 GHz or above, a 4 GB RAM or a graphics card with 124 MB of memory. So I'm going to go ahead and open this game up. It's still in its original shrink wrap. So now we've got it out of the shrink wrap, I'm going to open it up and see what we get inside. So you get your disc as you would expect, you get a product catalogue for Excalibur Publishing, and you get a few ads in here as well. So you don't actually get a manual with this game, but you do get your product key at the top, which obviously I've had to cover up, and you get all the information here which you would get in a manual about how to install the game. There's troubleshooting and support just here, and the product registration, a bit of information about that. So underneath the disc, if we just take that out, put that to the side, you'll see all the main keyboard shortcuts under here. You may want to just take the sleeve out to be able to see this properly, but they're all here. It's also got the camera controls and what keyboard shortcuts it is for that, and some miscellaneous controls just there. So it was only a quick unboxing video. Hopefully it's tempted you to buy the game. I've played Euro Truck Simulator right from the beginning of the series, and I also played a lot of their previous games which I thoroughly enjoyed. Hopefully you're going to enjoy them as well, as much as I have. So until next time, thanks for watching.